Right, Woodlands Stud. I haven't really got a name for tonight's show, but Cameron Grant, hello.
G'day team, how are we today?
Very good. And Mark Hughes, hello to you.
Morning, Cobber. How are we going, boys?
Very well. I think we might call it the Down by the Seaside first starters after what an amazing week it was. And we might leave those towards the end of the day. But the breeding season's well and truly upon us. Woodlands winners, they continue to pop up everywhere. And just a little list here of 23 for Better's Delight, 15 for Sweet Lou, 12 to Seaside, 10 American Ideals, and 4 for What the Hill. And I think 3 of those were on the one day. And 2 of them, I think one was a 71-year-old trainer and one was a 68-year-old trainer. So old Benny's doing the right thing by everyone in the industry. I come up with some random stuff. The boys haven't got an answer to that one.
Yeah, no, well, that's What the Hill's legacy now, though. So he's doing a super job, and his percentages are super. So look, he's carried on in North America this year as in Ohio. And good luck to those that bred to him, and good luck to those that are continue to race his progeny. There's a couple more crops to come, obviously, and we'll be selling more again next season.
Usually, you and I are going to start off with a Group 3 winner at Melton Race 1, the VHRC Classic. I'll get the name half wrong. Very, very impressive win here for Brad Hewitt with Nathan Jack in the sulky here with Horn Player. This was a Group 3 event, and really tight finish, and really nice horses chasing this horse home, but he fought them all off.
Yeah, look, the key feature for the Pacers at Melton on Saturday night, won by New South Wales visitor Horn Player. Son of Sweet Lou out of an American Ideal mare, and on the lure, and staved off all comers, and got home in 151 there Saturday night for Nathan Jack and Brad Hewitt. Lovely horse, 10 wins, 200,000 in the locker now, and bred by Jake Stockton. I think it's about time Jake sent that mare back to Sweet Lou.
Oh, there's a challenge for the Wood.
Yeah, well, very, very. The first foal out of the Nares made $200,000. So, makes sense to me. But anyway, maybe that's a breed for him for next year to think about.
Did notice our own, we can call it our own because it's named after me, Hollywood Stride, stepping out today in a Breeders' Challenge at Menangle. So this is going up Tuesday morning. Would have stepped out today. So hopefully for connections, he's gone terrific for the team at Mataranka. Cam, it was a massive day yesterday at Oamaru. Winners everywhere for the team from Woodlands Stud, but they don't come a hell of a lot more impressive than this horse, just popping out in the 3 wide there. Mark Purdon doesn't drive a lot. I don't know why. He was as cool as I want to be, Cam, in this one, incentivise.
No, you're right. Look, this horse is pretty sharp. It's had a couple of starts for a first and a second, and it's trialled up really nicely, coming back this time, Dancing on Moonlight racing the horse. Obviously, Sam Langrope that is running Dancing on Moonlight bred it, so it's nice that they've had a little bit of success there. And I believe there's a bit of, I think there's a little bit of money floating around on the table for a horse like this. So look, they were wanting a forward performance, and they certainly got that yesterday. And you're right, so they certainly burnt the clock, and it's a very, very nice horse. And a pretty good bunch of juveniles. So look, Dancing on Moonlight would be really happy with how things are going at the moment. I think the kind of game plan with trying a few rather than going to the sales as much as is working really well. And Ross Houghton's just doing a great job training them for them.
Yeah, he has. He got a double on the day. He won the first race as well. Just want to show Cam, or just I suppose repeat, but Mark Purdon, as I said, he doesn't go around a lot. Cool as you want. You watch just here. He actually says, "Oh, maybe I better turn the stick." He gives him a slap with the reins. He thinks, "Oh, maybe I better turn the stick." And then the arrogance, he just sort of, "Oh, hello, I've got all these guys covered. Oh, there's no one coming behind me. I'll just sit here and look pretty." Like it was very arrogant sort of win in the end, wasn't it?
Oh, very much so. Like I said, there's a couple of nice horses chasing him there. A nice Seaside that's running behind the betters, and then Paul and Mary have got their nice well-bred filly there as well from Cransbound. It looks like it's got a nice future too. So you're right, but it was a very arrogant win, and just Mark Purdon driving for you. I think you're always pretty happy at the end of the day. He certainly knows where the finish line is.
It does indeed. Hughesy, this one goes for a little while. I've got the Yarrow out because this is the horse second last we're going to highlight here for a great mate of ours, Joe Pace, his son Adrian Nasolki. If you only looked at the times, you wouldn't get that blown away by this horse's run. Have a look at this. 5 and 6 deep, 2-year-old having its first up by Down by the Seaside. This was amazing, Hughesy.
Yeah, I know Joey's been up and about this horse. He's been sending me a few messages the last couple of months saying he's got a very good Seaside. And to come from the back like that off very, very soft fractions at one of the tightest tracks in Victoria, and to be pushed wide on that turn some sort of performance. Vivid Dream, congratulations to Joe and his family and the team involved with that horse. Seaside, fresh up out of a Better's Delight mare. So no secrets there about what we think with Betters and Seaside. And super run and a horse with looks like a fairly solid future.
Probably for the Kiwi player, people there may never have been to Geelong. Geelong's a good track, but they don't make ground like that. You can come 2 and 3 wide. You don't come 5 and 6 wide, especially from last to first almost on that turn, usually. That's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, no, look, absolutely. Short, very short straight and a tight turning track. So good gated horse pushed out wide and punching home weight. And 2-year-olds just don't win like that. No,
that was one of 3 maiden wins for the night for Down by the Seaside. Maiden 2-year-old win stepping out on their first start. DMAC Cam for the Halls over in WA, and I apologise for the footage, but it's just I don't know what happened at Gloucester Park. They were all a little bit like this the overnight. Just got on one rein a little bit around the turn, but once he balances up here, he just was super impressive. This was the heat of the Silver Slipper, so that's how high they hold this horse, and he's going to win many more, Cam.
Yeah, like you look, Brad Morris obviously bred this horse down in Southland out of his mare Flash On By, and he's had a little bit of luck with her. Look, she's been a really nice brood there. Sporty Charlie looked like a pretty sharp horse early in its career, and look, he certainly had no issues with Down by the Seaside here, and only had the one start down in Southland before it got sold for pretty decent money. And look, yeah, I think they've got their sights set pretty high with this horse, but you're right, a little bit green, but I think, look, he'll get used to racing around Gloucester Parks and the likes, and I think the sky's the limit for a horse like this. So, look, nice for Brad and the team down south to see it doing a great job in Western Australia, and I'm sure they'll be happy with the money they paid for it too.
Yeah, had another nice winner, Seaside. He had 3 2-year-olds all having their first start, all stepped out on Friday night, all got the chockies. Queen Tide was the other one for Mary and Lindsay Vag up in Queensland. Was very impressive for Nathan Dawson in the bike on that occasion. Led, just carved out of 56.5, looked a bit green as well. Been a big week for him, Husey. And they also had another winner, Halls did at Pinjarra. I made it the different gravy last week, Husey. I don't know if you saw it, you were in Tassie, but super impressive again. And it's an embarrassment of riches for Seaside at the minute.
Yeah, that was a horse called Stealthy from memory. I reckon he sat in the chair in the race behind DMAC. So, and ran third. Look, as we've said for quite a number of months, maybe well over a year now, about Down by the Seaside, we anticipated he was going to have a very big say at some point down here, and we've been telling people that for a long time. Well, and it started arriving months and months ago. The numbers stack up. 29 2-year-old winners in Australia now this season. His son's sipping on a Sea Rock's gone 48 to win the $400,000 3-year-old Kentucky Championship today at the Red Mile. Winners left, right, and centre, mate, and there's more to come.
Yep, and 2 of those horses being out of Better's Delight mares as well. So it is a definite cross that does work going forward. Sorry, I was just looking at something else. The other horse is out of Flash On By, which is a Washington VC mare. So you don't see a lot of those. That is DMAC. But, yeah, he's doing an awesome job. Were some big results today, Husey, from the Red Mile. They're still underway at the minute.
Yeah, look, $400,000 racing there today. Kentucky Championships for the Trotters. 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, both sexes. And look, from a Woodlands point of view, Sweet Lou has won both the 2-year-old division and the 3-year-old division of the fillies. Seaside has won the 3-year-old colts and geldings. And just and to tell everybody what the significance and how great Sweet Lou is now, he was the dam sire of the 2-year-old colts and geldings winner there today as well. So Lou is a juggernaut in both hemispheres. It just continues, but anybody gets a chance. A lot of those Red Mile racing replays pretty much go up straight away after the event. There's some great racing to watch there. Serious horses, good money, and serious speed.
Yep, they're not up just yet, but they will be up shortly. They're still unofficial. They do things a little bit differently over there, but yeah, exactly. And it's exciting, as is. I think a lot of people need to tune into North America with the Little Brown Jug. Cam, do you watch that?
Yeah, no, I do. Like I said, it's I think this Little Brown Jug Carnival is going to be pretty cool. Look, Blueprint as well, coming off what he's kind of come back like. It's going to be pretty cool to watch him this week. So we'll be certainly tuning in.
Yep, and some really nice horses. And you always find one find one or two too. I think that's the best part about it. It is a bit of a stallion-making race, especially here in Australia. We seem to gravitate to it a bit, Hughesy.
Yeah, we certainly do. Over the journey, there's been a lot of nice horses win the jug that have finished up shuttling through both hemispheres. So look forward to that later in the week, and the jughead as well for the fillies on Wednesday, USA, Thursday our time. So we've got to sway through there. Lather up Seaside and Sweet Lou got some of their girls there. So good luck to everybody there on one of probably the most famous harness racing carnivals in the world.
Yeah, and Oamaru Cam with a guest appearance there with the young bloke sitting driving. He's pretty happy. He's pretty happy about it too. He's even had a bit of face painting happening on the side there. But Oamaru yesterday, Hughesy was alluding to that it was a pretty big day. It was a big day for all the boys at Oamaru, especially Better Light with Akuta coming back as well.
Yeah, like I said, it was nice to see. Look, Akuta, they've just kind of taken their time with the reasonable injury that he had to kind of come back, which was great. So good to see. Again, Mark didn't panic sitting park, and he just kind of ran away from them and just showed his class. Like, he's $1 million horse at the end of the day, so he's certainly better than what was down there. But look, very nice from them from the training point of view. Neville Yahi, it was pretty good to see. Look, Hayden Cullen, they had 3 horses that were very forward going there. And look, that Seaside filly, Winelight, she's very, very good. She trialled sensational. Look, General Jen, the Captain Treacherous filly, she probably just showed she probably lacks a little bit of speed over that little bit longer distance compared to Winelight. So it's good that Seaside's certainly showing the speed over those captains. And look, Arafura being by Sweet Lou, she looked like she was probably a trial behind them going into it, and she won a pretty good race to run second. So look, there's some really good options. And as Mark said, Pegasus Spurs continuing this great run of the last couple of weeks and wins another Group 3. So look, good for the old boy to keep getting the results.
We also had Beach Break win there. Arafura, I reckon it was about 12 months ago we saw her debut when she ducked in and looked like she got, well, she didn't duck in, she got knocked over. You remember that run and you said, she won on protest. I said, no, she actually put her nose in front. And I reckon it was 12 months ago she debuted there.
Yeah, she certainly debuted in Southland somewhere and they took the race of her.
No, she won it. No, she
won it.
Yeah,
You're right. I reckon it might have been Wyndham, somewhere like that. So, she's a lovely filly, and you can see that she's developed certainly exceedingly well over the journey. So, big day at Oamaru and a couple of 3 or 4 big days for the team. And while we're talking about the Woodlands team, happy birthday today to Studmaster Tony Grayling.
Wow.
Won't give his age away, but apparently he's 61 today. So, yeah.
Very good. Hughesy, I'm going to backtrack you for 1 minute. This is how good my memory goes. This is Arafura's first race start was on the 13th of October 2024, and that is the race that was just a phenomenal win, and this is a horse with a future. I'll tell you what, it's all about me, but just give me 1 sec because we will highlight it. I think it's one of those wins that people, you just cannot believe this horse actually wins this. She's up outside the leader. We'll scrub it through a little bit forward. She gets it a bit green here for Bobby, ducks in, gets it off stride, gallops, does everything wrong, and she is still first past the post on this. And when you watch it here with 100 to go, that is ridiculous. I think Hayden and Amanda have done an amazing job getting this horse back as good as that they have. And she's got a very, very big future, that filly. So, exactly 12 months ago. I like my memory sometimes. It's random. Don't worry about that. So,
you certainly know your memory's random, Cobber. No doubt about
it. And very, very loose. Boys, thank you. Hughesy, I'm going to give a little teaser out. We've got a little bit of something we want people to be aware to tune into on Friday, something a bit different for the Woodlands brand and one of my other brands as well. So pretty exciting stuff at Ballarat.
Yeah, look, we're doing some cross-pollination with Yabby Dam Farms this year. So we're going to catch up with Pat on Friday afternoon. We'll be breeding to some of Pat's trotters this year, and he in turn will be breeding to Down by the Seaside with us. So the meeting of 2 mines there, I guess, Woodlands and Yabby Dams. We're obviously carting their semen across and back to New Zealand as well when there. So, and as we pointed out earlier, with the industry sort of, shrinking in a way, and we did great cross-pollination this year at the weanling sales with the thoroughbred. So we're taking it to another level this season on the breeding side with the Yabby Dams.
Yep, we need to make this world smaller but better. Highlight. Boys, thank you very much. Woodlands winners. We missed a week, but we'll be back next week as well. We won't miss too many, but it is breeding season. Get in touch with the boys. I'll have the banners at the end of it, but make sure you give everyone a call. woodlandstud.co.nz. We do have the steam prices there. Going through there. Sweet Lou booked out, Tuesday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
You can see all the other ones. He doesn't think much of the Australian prices. The New Zealand ones, he'll probably zip it for a bit. But of course, don't forget American Ideal, and he had a couple of winners. He had 4 or 5, I think, last week as well. So don't miss out there. Get in touch with the boys. Numbers are down the bottom. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you.
I'm good. Third quarter in 28.6. D-Mac 3/4 to I'm Stealthy. Wake Up Jeff's out of the 1-1. Aussie Captain the inside. Devil in Disguise a length away now. 3 wide with Better Behave 1 off. Chugach on the pegs and well back is El Maestro. But D-Mac at the top of the straight. Opened up a lead of 2 or 3. Wake Up Jeff and I'm Stealthy are fighting out the minors. Coming through Chugach. Better Behave. Aussie Captain, but it's all D-Mac. And all the way win to D-Mac first up. Wake Up Jeff, I'm Stealthy and Chugach.
Now peeling out 3 wide. We'll have to go 4 deep because 888 came out in front of it. Just a little sip between runners. And then Kanina Pravlima and Catch a Wave is last and the widest runner. Off the back, 27.6 third quarter. And the leader turning for home is Horn Player. Getting the run through on the inside though is He's From Heaven. Wardan Buddy, 888 run on. It's Horn Player with 100 to go. The leader down the outside. Wardan Buddy coming through was He's From Heaven and Dangerous, but Horn Player's won it. What a good effort that was. Horn Player.
300 metres left to go, and the leader is Helios. Shaken up, gets Seaside Lucky. Incentivised peels 3 wide. Seaside Brucey awaits the passing lane as they turn and go. Helios in front, a length and a half. Incentivised is closing rapidly. Then came Get Seaside Lucky. Incentivised sweat past and hit the front. All of Me's out now. It's Incentivised the leader. All of Me runs on, but Incentivised is too good. Incentivised won it. Get Seaside Lucky will
in 30.2. And it's Always On Safari with Sean O'Sullivan off the back, leading 2 metres now. On its outside is AGG. Jillaby Kimmy Lou behind the leader. I'm the Wild One went up 3 wide, but is immediately under pressure. Then came Orch and very wide. Vivid Dream starting to wind up. 15 off the lead. Off the back straight. 29.4 third quarter. Always On Safari in front. The outside, Hey Gigi. Vivid Dream letting down with a big run. The 2-year-old. The favourites looming large. Vivid Dream on the outside surges up to hit the lead and is coming clear. What a win on debut this is. It's Vivid Dream first. Defeats Jillaby Kimmy Lou getting through.